So,
God, he's so fucking
yeah, no, it happens that way.
annoying.
So did you start recording while he wasn't here?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
I
Good,
figured.
good. Yeah, no, that works.
Yeah.
He's gonna be a real terrorist on the drive down. I've been thinking about that a lot. That drive to Beavertail really opened up my eyes a little bit about what it's gonna be like in the car with you assholes for that long.
It's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah. No, it'll be fun though.
It will be fun. I'll be losing my mind. Probably be voiceless by the time we get.
To New York.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fucking-
It'll be. I've been doing some thinking and some planning, and we're gonna leave in the middle of the afternoon on that Thursday. So.
That's perfect.
Yep.
The earlier the better. Like
Yep.
if we can just bang it out, fucking sleep in the hotel early in the morning. Oh shit.
The earlier we leave, the more time we have to stop and do more content stuff.
Yeah.
Plus, we're not going to be at the hotel all night anyway, so we got to get there as early as possible because in the morning comes around, I'm waking you up and jamming you back in the car, and we're going to Texas.
Oh, sorry. We're talking about the vacation again without you.
I have
being
nothing
here.
to do with that. Continue.
No, right? Because you can't think of anything fun to do on
No,
vacation.
God, no, I'm not meant for thinking like that. I'm very stupid. I'm
Before
very
we get it-
fortunate to get to go on the trip.
Yeah, whatever. Can we get through this real quick? So you're Nathaniel Beauchene, Alex. Lou.
Yeah, I'm Alex Lou.
I'm Nate Sikouskas, and we're gonna change up the format a little bit here. We actually have a sponsor today.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
I wasn't fucking ready, but I'm Nathaniel Beauchene. Wow. Wow, welcome to the fucking shit show. We love it here. We love having you here. Thanks for being here. Fuck yeah.
You're.
Oh, I'm Alex Lou. I just work here.
I'm Nate Sikouskas, and I'm a horrible boss.
Salu's funny, and Nate's the funniest, and I'm worthless Tate.
You're nothing.
And I'm nothing. It's great to be here, everybody.
Sometimes I think I'm only here because I got studio space.
But we're trying.
No, we love having you here. It's great. It's awesome.
No.
Truthfully, awesome. You contribute so much.
Thanks.
You've been doing a lot.
I can't wait to be the fucking Brothers bus driver.
All right, but today we actually have a special announcement. We have our first sponsor, and I'm just gonna let one of you boys take over because I know
We're not doing this right now. You weren't listening.
What?
Yeah, remember that part I said just before I went to go piss? How we got to save it for next week because it's not set up yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
was
why
excited.
why the fuck are we live?
I
'Cause
was
it's like
excited.
our
No,
business
by the time
meeting
we
wasn't done.
But wait, why wouldn't we do it this? It's gonna be released in 2 days, right?
Yep.
We can't get that done in 2 days.
All right, everybody. Very special announcement, but we are now brought to you by the one and only #1 electronic rig for concentrates on the market, the Dr. Dabber.
I've been talking about it for years. It's great. It's better than Puffco. It's awesome. I'm really excited to be brought to you legitimately by the doctor because they're awesome.
In my 10 plus years of smoking weed, nothing has comatose me and shut down my liver quite like the Dr. Dabber.
It's incredible.
It truly puts me down like a dead dog.
A
And-
patented.
And you're a big boy.
Oh God, yeah.
Oh yeah, a patented atomizer, a very sleek design with a lot of customization and how you want the glass dome to be.
Yeah, multiple customization options for the glass piece that tops the doctor itself. And then it's got like 3 different smoke modes. It's got the party mode, it's got the low mode, the high mode, and then it also comes in like 4 different models at this point now. There's like a small one, a big one, a medium-sized one, and then a travel-sized one.
It's portable. It's great in your home. It is efficient. It is effortless. It's great. It's an awesome product. We're very excited to be a part of the team.
It's a necessity for the Stonies out there, and customize it the way you want. You can find our link at fnbros.com, our website, where you can also email us, ask us questions, and reach out to us to try and get us answering some of the stuff you want us to get answered on the show. So please reach out.
We
Yeah.
would hit the Dr. Dabber before the show, but then we wouldn't have a show to record because we'd all be asleep.
That's
It's
big
hard.
facts.
We fucking love it though, and we can't wait for you guys to try it too.
If you smoke wax and you are on the go or just are sitting on your couch, it is the ultimate wax smoking device.
And that's our website, fnbros.com. We should have the affiliate link linked in there along with all our other sponsors to come. Thank you.
We love you.
Love
And
you.
back-
we,
back
we
to
love
business.
the Dr. Dabber. Thank you.
No,
So
we really do.
you can shut up now and we can talk about the trip some more. Like
Yeah, because I'm sure that's what the audience is exactly looking for.
No,
yeah.
not at all.
Big trip coming up. We're going to Austin for our some of our favorite shows, Kill Tony, and we're trying to check out the comedy scene and music scene and everything down there because Austin's popping.
And we're gonna get try to get some silly videos and stuff for you guys while we're down there, and
All along the way.
try to fill some content, get you some podcasts from the car, and some questions from the car, and maybe we'll leave Nate in fucking Nashville for a little while and go back and pick him up, see how he does.
And I am so grateful to be the luggage mule for two very talented people.
Yeah, he's going to be the cameraman.
Yeah. Well, exactly. As long as I'm not participating in the actual like entertainment part,
No,
because
yeah.
I know my field. I'm not funny.
Listen,
So we're gonna play off that, and you guys are gonna fucking love it. Thanks again for being here. Can we get the applause?
woo!
Woo, all right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah. Yeah, it's like we got a couple people in the room with us.
this trip's gonna ruin our friendship for real this time.
Oh, God, yeah, we're not going to see each other after.
I predicted the friendship getting ruined right before the trip.
Probably that, too. Or just on the trip. Like,
How it can't get ruined on one pop tire and the trip's ruined.
oh, God, yeah. Like, what the fuck, Nate? Didn't bring it all the way to the fucking shop. Like, I put everything on it.
And like when you guys are in a dead screaming match about to rip each other's throats out, I'm just gonna go, we're all just a little tired and a little
I'm
hungry.
sick of fucking hearing that. All right? You think that can calm everything fucking
And
down?
maybe sleep and eat, and we wouldn't have that problem.
Where are we going to eat, Nathaniel? We're on the fucking highway.
So you're already stressing him out.
I didn't do anything.
No, I'm really
You're making him upset.
And then there'll just be you in the corner. This wouldn't happen if we took the train.
Big fucking facts. We did not get the Amtrak sponsorship. It's because they didn't believe that all three of us had our hearts in it.
Oh, you guys can't take a train all the way down to... Well, it would go to Dallas. It wouldn't go to Austin.
But see, the problem is the amount of time I can get off for work. We'd still be not in Texas yet because it takes 53 fucking hours to get from Boston to Austin via train.
It's a long time on that track.
Oh, God, yeah. It's obviously faster in a car where you can get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
You make it sound like you get stuck in traffic from fucking Maine to fucking Miami.
Maybe you do.
You don't though.
You get some breaks.
You just hop off the highway and drive back roads for a little while. The whole United States is connected. If you don't have cell phone service in the United States, it's because you have a shitty cell phone and are poor.
It's your fault.
Can we get the applause again? I get service just about everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
And if you pay for a contract phone, you're also fucking stupid.
Do you have fucking Mint?
No, I don't have Mint.
I've been thinking about Mint.
I have Cricket.
Cricket.
I'm a big proponent of it because I'm not under contract. I can bring my own phone, provided it's an unlocked phone. Yeah, I miss out on upgrade opportunities, but in retrospect, that's really stupid anyway because models don't really change that much from one to another.
No. Like every 5 years, it's worth it to get a new phone, even if you want the features.
Says you get a new phone every fucking year.
Yeah, but
Not lately.
Nate's
not
loaded,
last
Nate's
year.
loaded. That's different.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
when
Nate's-
you're the
Nate's a rich
CEO of a
man.
podcast
I'm super rich.
You're-
Yeah.
and ladies love you.
No, no.
It's just because you haven't opened up yet and shown who you really are. I.e., you haven't shown
A
them
rich
your
asshole.
you haven't shown them your inheritance money yet.
You just need to bite the bullet and buy the Porsche already.
I just think you're not like marketing yourself the right way. I think if you put in your Tinder bio like, hey, my mom died, but I got a bunch of inheritance money and I'd like to spoil a girl with it.
Oh God. Well, see, I already did some of that,
and
and now she's gone. But we don't talk about that.
Yeah, but that's because you gave her your heart, not your credit card.
I gave
Can
her
we get the
both.
applause?
Oh yeah, sure.
Ooh, all right. Woo, great to be here.
that's great.
No, but it was money well spent. Experiences well had, and I have no regrets. But I still have some of that chunk of money. I don't have a Porsche, and I don't have a lot of other things that, the ladies are looking for, like living alone. I live with my grandmother.
I know the feeling.
It's not cool. It's not. It's not something you could put out there. And yeah,
Can I tell you something? Living by yourself isn't any cooler.
it's probably not. It's probably super stressful and shit.
Yeah.
But at least you got like a cool image to yourself.
Yeah,
like-
no, it works, but like I literally spend so much time at work just so I can say I live by myself. And I don't even live by myself. I live with another person, but like you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah, like you're off on your own. You got your own like
Yeah.
little unit.
Mm-hmm.
Your own space to just frolic.
Yep.
That's what it's all about, really.
I can't do anything in here.
But it's like I hate living with my family, but at the same time, if I was living on my own, I wouldn't have time or money to create content
Because you'd be working.
because I'd be working
Yeah.
just to be like, hey, I got this place all to myself. Wow, awesome.
Look at my bed in the corner and
Yeah, no, the housing market has crashed. It's fucked up. The bubble is fucked.
yeah.
We just need to wait it out a little longer. Just let it ride. It can't be like this forever.
I'm just hoping I inherit the house I'm living in at this point, but I don't know.
So
if
you
that's
can
gonna-
sell it.
either sell it or rent it out because there's a double floor to it.
Wow,
Rent out the top, rent out the bottom.
beautiful,
Get my own place.
beautiful.
Else.
Damn.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
far away.
honestly.
That's very selfish thinking because I can't just assume I'm going to get it.
If you could afford to, if you do get that place and you can afford to keep both both apartments separate and then live somewhere different than there, renting that out, that's an income you'll have forever.
Oh yeah,
Being a landlord's the way to go.
oh yeah, and I can't wait. No, but if that ever happens, but I want to be a good landlord.
Nobody works harder in this world than landlords. Remember to tip your landlord because they're doing all the hard work, all the heavy lifting.
They are some of the hardest workers I know.
When are we gonna start fucking real estate?
fucking real estate.
Do you
Just
guys have real estate in your diversity fund?
Oh, I would love to buy and sell houses and keep the poor down.
What do your portfolios look like? Where do you have your money?
All my money goes into the studio.
I had to sell all my stocks to, keep afloat with the cash.
I don't have stocks.
I'm sitting at a table with people that don't have assets.
Yep.
What
You're
are
doing
your
a
assets?
podcast with the people who don't have assets.
I got a diversity fund and I got money in real estate. But I also have money in startups like that new VR thing that you like stand on and run on and play VR shooters on.
How's that going?
I mean, it's gained a lot of popularity.
That's good.
I'm a shareholder. I got invited to the shareholder meeting.
Should I invest?
I'm not telling anyone what they should invest in. This
Oh,
isn't
you
an
seem pretty
investment
confident
show.
in this.
I am.
So I should invest.
Yeah, but I'm confident in all my investments.
That's good. That's
And I'm also like, I don't care about losing because I bid into things I care about. And if I lose, it's no loss because I cared about it anyway.
yeah. I bought this book where it said like how I should invest my money or whatever. I didn't read it, and I read a couple pages of it, and it's like short little chapters from different millionaires and money makers, whatever. And it says, yeah, you should invest in what you like.
Yeah.
So, because if you like it, other people are gonna like it. And if you still have a trust for that, then
And like the
others are too.
fear of losing money is one of the number one reasons why people stay poor or like stay in the class system they're at. Like nobody wants to like bid all their chips on one thing and have it bust out, obviously, but like most people are just terrified of investing. They know nothing about it and they just stay away from it.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically gambling in a whole
It's easier
different-
just to go to
Yeah.
work every day.
Yeah, and a lot of people take that because it's like they're too afraid of what could happen if they spend X amount.
Well, it is just risk, and you make the one wrong move, your whole life is back to square one.
Yep.
Trick is finding a good job that pays good that you don't have to work weekends.
Maybe somewhere close by, but yeah.
We support the fuck out of our blue collar workers here, by the way. We really do.
I just cannot wait till I don't have to be one of you guys anymore.
We support our weekend warriors. That's for sure.
I love the blue collar people of America, but I really just don't want to do it anymore. And I've only been doing it for like 10 years.
It's brutal. It's hard.
Don't you talk to me about brutal.
Hey, I was in that fucking jungle for 2 years. And I had to do some fucking brutal stuff, getting sparks in my eyes, fucking carrying up pipe off all those floors. Lots of stuff.
We were all scarred from it in one way or another.
Yeah, you know those job sites.
I do know those job sites. You're damn right I do.
Someone
straight.
get this boy a hard hat.
I'd be a great foreman.
GC
'Cause
Nathaniel.
I don't really do much, but I'm good at telling other people what they should be doing.
Yeah, you'd make a great like general contractor, like a super.
like I do coke in my truck.
Yep.
Well, you guys haul stuff and install stuff.
You do perfect.
He'd have a
Yeah.
red Silverado.
Oh, God.
I'd have a red Silverado and I'd have an unlimited data plan on my cell phone so I
Yep.
could just watch YouTube videos
Yep.
all day.
Uh-huh.
That's how you know it's a young foreman.
Yep.
Like, you need the incognito car because one thing I found out when you're in like a big tower building on a site, some of the guys, they're going to be looking out the windows looking for that fucking truck.
Yep.
When they see that truck gone,
Mhm.
they're done for the day.
I'm gonna
Yep.
stay on site for the whole workday to keep everybody in line.
Yeah, that's what had to start happening. My
Yeah.
boss couldn't go down to the 99 and keep drinking.
Yeah, because I know there are people like you trying to take advantage of an honest system.
An honest system.
Then this is why we tip our landlords because we need to appreciate the people doing the hard stuff.
The right stuff.
Exactly.
Listen, the amount of fuckery that goes on a construction site is astronomical.
It's a jungle.
It is literally a jungle, and I love it, and that's why it takes so long for all your shit to get built, because it's a bunch of junkies, drug addicts, and alcoholics trying to build stuff that they don't want to do.
Yeah. And they don't know how half the time.
Literally, the amount of times I've watched somebody had to redo something because their boss walks over and is like, that's not how you do this. I'm sick of...
Fuck is this? Oh my God. Yeah,
Do you want the pipes to explode in this fucking wall?
I was installing like a big setup. The supervisor safety guy comes up and he's like, these pipes are all secure. I'm like, yeah, they should be. And he's like, should be. And then he just starts walking out of the room. Should be. Starts calling out to other people like, oh, they should be good.
Yeah, they love words like that.
Yeah. They
God, and they're always from the South. You can be on a job site in Bangor, Maine, and the super will be from Alabama.
I've been on sites all up and down the country. I just think, God, I love this. Now, how long you boys been working? They're always like the chillest guys when it's like off time too. Like
Yep.
they'll have the greatest stories. Like one guy had to go up on a high rise and the fucking wind was blowing up against the fucking building, just waving back and forth, crashing against it. And
You guys got some crazy whitetails up here. It's a shame nobody's out shooting them.
so many fucking hunters, so many fishermen. Jesus, that's what they talk about
Yep.
more than fucking what they were doing or anything else.
Mhm.
Fucking hunting and fishing. but that's got to be cool in itself.
You want to know why my Tinder has failed over and over and over again?
Because you're not a huntsman.
Well, that's part of it. I don't have a picture in my like profile
With a
of
fish?
me killing an animal or like with a giant score of a fish.
Yeah.
Some women hate that on the app. They go out of their way to put in their prompts like, I will not swipe
If you got
have
a fish picture.
Yeah. I love people on the dating sites, like telling them what they won't swipe on.
They know what they want. I want to do one where it's like clearly photoshopped really well. And it's me holding the catch, but it's a great white or like a beluga whale or something.
Yeah, just something oversized. You're just like standing on a cliffside or whatever.
Yeah.
Are either of you on a Christian/conservative driven dating app
I
site?
haven't gotten that desperate yet.
Because one of you should try it just for content.
Should I go on Black People Meet?
Farmers
Honestly,
only.
I thought of that for the next one out of those three.
Jesus Christ.
Honestly, it could
I
be
feel
good.
like you'd be reported and they'd kick you off the app.
It's worth it.
So
I wonder if they're all there because I barely see them on the Tinders and the Bumbles.
I'm about to sign up for Christian Mingle.
I knew it.
But also, what's that other one that's designed just for fucking it's for Christians, but it's not Christian Mingle. Upward, I think it's called.
Oh, huh.
You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't know about dating apps.
So it's all about like, tired of swiping on sinners and things like that. People smoking cigarettes and gambling.
Yeah.
So
Right.
wouldn't you rather date a nice Christian man or a nice Christian woman?
Okay.
So I have a strategy. I'm gonna go about it.
You're just going to gaslight everyone you meet on there?
I'm gonna gaslight the fuck out of these people. But I had to gaslight myself in order to convince myself this was the right course of action.
Yeah, right.
Because you can't gaslight others until you gaslight yourself.
Right.
That's how it starts.
Jim Jones.
Yeah. So the philosophy is I post, a picture and it's me with my hands crossed. And let's say I'm at choir camp, for instance.
For instance.
Just hypothetically.
Right.
So, and then, you know how like they'll put in like their favorite Bible verse into their social media bio or
Right, yeah.
something. So I'd put one in there that's like significant to me.
What one do you think would be?
Probably from the book of Genesis. I'm very vindictive.
You're a piece of shit.
So, and then I'd be like, hey, tired of all the sinners, tired of all the people trying to have premarital sex. Let's make something happen that God coordinated.
Coordinated.
So are you looking for a wife?
This is all for science.
You're not trying to get anything out of this? Like,
Well, if I can get premarital sex from a girl that has chosen to not have premarital sex, that's a win in my book.
but she's not looking for that on that
Until
app.
I gaslight her.
Nathaniel's trying to corrupt God's chosen people.
Bingo.
He's like, oh, lately I've been thinking, I just hit this enlightenment. I think we should do it.
And like I'm gonna be straightforward with it. Like, I used to be a junkie. I used to smoke weed in a garage with a bunch of sinners. But I found
I'm a born again Christian and I'm here for God's loophole.
and be like, and it's gonna be really like sympathetic. It's like I was baptized as a kid as a Methodist, but I realized that I was living a life of sin and a life that I couldn't be proud of, and I knew
No, you're
that
Catholic.
if I wanted any chance of getting into our Creator's realm, I had to smarten up and start doing things in God's light, in God's image, versus the devil.
And focus on butt sex.
Anal's a given in a situation like this.
Loophole is the poop hole.
Absolutely. The end goal is to get a girl that's like completely sworn. She's like, I'm not having premarital sex. Like, that's for the marriage bed, Like, she's set in her ways. She's clearly blossomed into a woman. She's very attractive,
Yep.
but she has not experienced penetration, if you will. So the whole point is that me, a Christian, a born-again Christian, a reformed man of God.
Legit Christian.
And like,
Preach,
I'm,
brother.
I'm going to have it set up so it's like, okay, yes, I attended choir camp this year. Oh, sorry, I'm busy. We can't have sex right now. I'm feeding kids in Africa. I'm on a mission trip.
Building churches in Haiti.
So what, you're gonna tease him?
Yeah, he's gonna be the Superman of Christian girls everywhere.
You use the word tease. I guess the correct term is gaslight. I don't know. I can't keep up anymore.
No, yeah, you're right.
So it's like, and then when they're so fixed on me because I'm this beaming light and man of God.
He's
and
so good.
Dude, yeah, he's good enough where I'm going to let him fuck my pussy before we get engaged because he's that true to God.
But he's not that true to God if he's gonna break that oath.
And
No, so sorry. So okay, the first time, right? She'll come on really strong to me, and she'll be like really horny about it. She'll be like, like, please, I just want to do what God wanted us to do, and I'm gonna be like, no, I can't. Susie, I can't. Susie, we can't do this. You're very beautiful. I find you very attractive, but I cannot put my soul on the line.
Shut up.
I cannot put my soul on the line for 30 seconds of pleasure. So I, the first time around, I throw her off like it's nothing, and then when she attempts it again because she's fixed, she's lusting over me, and then the second time, and we talk about
need help?
We talk about the sin of lust and why it's so dangerous, and I curb her a second time. So she's trying to fuck me. I rejected her twice now. The third time comes around. And so at this point, I've convinced her I'm a prophet. Keep that in mind. So I explained to her that God came to me. God came to me in a dream and told me it was okay to come in you.
And because we're just audio at this point, I'd like to point out that Nathaniel's indeed in a straitjacket in the corner,
Today's
losing his
podcast is
mind.
brought to you by Christian Mingle. Find your man of God.
Today's podcast is brought to you by the Dr. Dabber. Go check it out.
Please check out effandbros.com. You can use our affiliate link there.
Type in code fucking Christian on christianmingle.com and get 3 months free.
You're everything but.
What?
You're everything but fucking Christian.
You want me to start at the beginning again?
That's how most Christian
Holy
relationships happen. So
So when are you gonna ever put a ring on it?
I hear
Are
a
you-
lot from the Tower of Babel, but I don't hear a lot about reconciling for past sins.
So after she thinks you're a prophet,
Yes.
are you gonna slide in? Are you?
I told you,
gonna
I'm going
wait
to fuck her when she thinks I'm a
he's
prophet.
going to
yes.
deflower as many virgins as he can. That's what prophets do.
and then move on. You're not gonna marry her.
He's going to let him down easy.
Well, I'm going to...
I don't think they could be let down easy.
Do you
if
get
he's
how
a fucking
cults start?
prophet.
Do you understand how cults work and start?
No, so if we have gotten this far, okay, I can simply explain to her that it was not God's will.
This is going to be Waco all over again.
Holy shit!
And I explained to her, she stays loyal to me as a wife, but I explained to her that God's will is for me to go out and push the same
So you
message.
collect them.
No, I don't like that word. I'm not a psychopath.
Oh, so you take one, but you never
He's-
come back, and then you just say like, "Oh, I got kids in Africa."
It was the job of Adam and Eve to make as many Christians as possible, and that's the message he's trying to spread. He's going to have multiple wives and spread multiple seeds to make more and more Christians. That's his whole thing.
Isn't that more? What's it? Mormonism?
Yeah, that's pretty much what they do, but it's what the Muslims do. It's what a bunch of cultures do. The
So why not the Christians?
Mormons are the closest thing we have to that because Christianity was like the first religion to be like, hey, you're going to have one wife. That's it.
But
But there are breeders in every culture, and we got one right here.
No, this is all hypothetical.
Yeah, of course. It's for science.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to see
So you're just going to breed good Christians.
Well, there's no good without the bad.
Well, theoretically, if they came from my seed, they'd be good Christians.
Yeah, because you
Well,
wouldn't raise
Because
a sinner.
well, no, God, no.
Yeah.
I reformed,
God, no. Yeah,
rebaptized in the name of the Lord. I ate the bread. I drank the wine.
And because he's a prophet, technically the children would be born in purple, which is a term for, being born into a high-standing family.
Yeah. So because I'm their father, they already have incentive to go to do good in the world and do God's work.
They already know.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Wow.
And the whole thing starts by me making a profile on Christian Mingle.
Is your sperm golden?
Yeah.
No, but it tastes like pee.
Yeah, it's they all have like priest robes on.
Like Pope caps?
Yeah, like some of the sperm have Pope caps, some of the ones have like the little priest collar and the
Two little sperms driving in the Pope mobile?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I can't wait to grow up to be a great Christian boy.
And then
We're in
like,
the ass.
it eventually ends when they invite me to the Vatican and they're like, here's all the stuff we know that we haven't told the world.
And you know it all?
And then I learn it all.
And then boom, we got an episode of the podcast.
The whole thing comes down to content creation.
That would be one hot drop.
Yeah, wouldn't it?
Secrets of the Vatican.
I mean, they're clearly hiding something in there.
They gotta be.
They're
Right?
hiding more than something in there.
No, 100%.
They have like all the artwork ever.
Yeah, you can't.
Not ever, but
It's the biggest art museum.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like they just fucking. I'm sure a lot of it was donations.
Like, you need the Vatican's approval to perform an exorcism.
What?
Yep.
You like, if you were a priest of the Catholic Church and you think like a person might be possessed, you need to go to the Vatican and submit a claim for an exorcism. You can't just be like, I'm a confident priest, I'm gonna go take care of this myself.
Yeah, you gotta have some backing on that. You gotta have the backing of the Lord.
Yeah, exactly. So the
you
backing
gotta
of
go-
the church collective. So
Big cards, big dogs.
and a lot of the documents and religious things that were burned or destroyed, particularly during the burning of the Library of Alexandria, are contained in the Vatican.
Wow.
So about 70% of what's in the Vatican is unknown to the public, unknown to governments around the world.
Yeah, but didn't Nicolas Cage find all that stuff?
Yeah, he did. He sure did, pal. He sure did.
So what are we bothered about it?
Do I have to start at the beginning again?
Right.
Christian Mingle.
Christian Mingle.
Right.
A nice, sweet girl.
Yeah.
Reluctant to spread her legs.
You're going for that booty. gonna go eat some.
If you thought that anal was the point of this whole scheme, you are missing the goddamn point.
Vaginal?
Oh,
Yes.
But you're not married. I don't.
He doesn't get it.
I
get your
can't
plan,
get around
man.
that fact. You're a Christian.
Yeah.
Put a ring on it.
No.
What the fuck, dude? Then you're not going against your boy. You're going against your boy.
But that comes
otherwise.
back to the dream I had where God said it was okay for me to do whatever the fuck I want.
But I don't think he's.
But at this point, she's so gaslighted and transfixed by me that she believes it.
Would I?
What
Am I doubting God because?
what I'm getting from what you're saying to me is that you're a non-believer and you're going to hell.
I think I am doubting God's message to you about being able to fuck before marriage.
Well,
And I'm sorry for
He
that.
didn't tell me that until I put in the work to prove that I was capable of fucking before marriage.
So you already know he's going to tell you.
Yes. The whole thing is planned out.
'Cause you have
why,
faith.
That's why I curb her in the first two attempts, because I want to fuck her during the first two attempts. But I have to curb her to show that I'm a man of God.
That sounds like more Japanese faith. Usually you deny the sake 2 times.
Get your Shinto ass out of here.
You deny the sake 2 times and then you take it on the third.
Well, anyway.
But yeah, no, I got you. Beautiful families all across, Christians being raised.
This has nothing to do
by
with
a great
families.
prophet.
This has more to do with science.
Right.
Yeah.
More Christians.
We're not a religious podcast. I want to make that very clear.
Yeah,
no.
super clear.
We are not with the church. Oh my god. It broke you. You took nicotine.
Oh no!
You remember the thing you used to make fun of us all for?
No, yeah.
Fucking
no, yeah.
nicotine addicts,
Yeah.
fucking junkies.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha.
No,
Who's-
dab pens too.
Who is
and
laughing
Yep.
now?
Everything else, but it's only like once in a while. Once I see
Yeah,
you guys,
well,
I'm just
once
like, hey,
in a
let me get a
while-
rip.
Yeah, I just used to smoke cigarettes every once in a while too. Look
Yeah.
at me now.
Once in a while turned into every time I see you, though.
Not every time.
3 out of 4 times.
Yeah, because like I'm chasing that high, and we usually see each other every like 3 or 4 days. And
Yeah, so like you're a nicotine addict now. Do you think about it when it's not there?
no,
No?
no,
You sure?
yeah, I think about smoking my weed a lot more.
Hey, can you Google something for me?
Yeah,
Where's the Marlboro factory?
Marlboro, Massachusetts.
No.
Yep.
oh Marl. You're
That's not
fucking
good for
up
feedback.
my audio.
You're making him very upset.
I don't care.
Oh, let's see it though. You want your picture taken in front of the world's biggest cigarette?
No, I just want to leave Nate there. He wants to be a nicotine junkie.
You can see what it's really like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta smoke a whole carton of cigarettes.
I would love to go on a tour there, though.
I feel like it's like the Wonka factory. There's like a flowing river of tobacco.
A never-ending cigarette.
Come with me and you'll see a world of pure nicotation. The Marlboro factory.
Where is it?
Where?
Right there. It's right there.
South Richmond, Virginia.
Okay, all right.
Our manufacturing center opened in 1973, about the time Marlboro became the world's best-selling cigarette, and is located near I-95 in South Richmond, Virginia. Let's see a map.
Why it smells like tobacco when we're driving through Virginia.
Well
No,
said.
yeah, right. I understood that. I know you can see the giant cigarette from the highway, so I want to see if we drive past it.
Here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, no, we're not going to drive past it
That's a fucking shame.
because we'll be going. Oh, it's not a slide TV. My bad. We'll be going more this way.
But we can always take a detour for something that really matters.
Not a detour that's gonna take fucking 6 hours.
I mean, I'm willing to make the whole trip just to the Marlboro factory if you guys are game.
hell yeah.
Something I've always wanted to do.
Maybe.
I say okay, fine. I say fuck Texas and fuck Nashville. Let's just pool the money together and see how much we can get out of one cigarette factory.
Yeah, honestly, fuck the show. Let's just pool all the money, get a refund on the Airbnb, and see how far we can get across the country.
With just our wits.
No
No,
car.
no GPS.
No car. No car, no GPS. just our wits and whatever we can carry in a backpack.
Boys, we had such a fun trip planned.
Yeah, and now we have a more fun trip planned.
Yeah.
Just cameras and batteries. That's all we're
Welcome to
bringing.
the butt fuck everywhere of America.
The amount of fun you have is not determined by the events on the trip. It's determined by your mindset about the thing.
I mean, shit, if we start walking like right now, we can make it to the show in time.
You're right. We'd be there way before.
How much? How much?
Couple months.
If we walked, I don't know. How much battery does that thing have?
It's not battery operated. It's wall
How
outlet.
willing are you to carry a generator with you?
We'll get one with wheels.
Oh yeah, let's just drag it behind my feet.
Yeah, yeah.
So us three and a generator are
Well, we
going to
got a
be
pack
making
mule
it
right
across
here.
the country.
Yeah, and when we go downhill, it can slam into the back of my ankle.
No,
No.
it's going to have brakes.
No, we'll have ropes on both sides, so somebody will walk down dragging it, but the person in the back will be heavier, so that Dude, come on. I've traveled before.
No, right. We just got to use our imagination.
Yeah, right. Just for shits and giggles, Boston to Austin via foot.
If we started now.
Yeah. Just
You can do it on Google Maps.
yeah, just right there. Hit the X. Maps. And then click the little guy on his feet.
That's us.
See there, 27 days. That's not even a month.
We'd be there early.
About 3 months early, you get established a little bit.
I mean, we wouldn't make it, but we'd be murdered by fucking Philadelphia.
Couple small things we got to figure out. This route has restricted usage or private roads, but that is something we can work around because we're
Lame.
determined. Now, is that 643 hours total? Because we also have to account for like
Stopping and
stopping
sleeping.
and sleeping. Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to not sleeping for 30 days if it means we get to have a great vacation.
That's right.
Because it all comes down to attitude, right?
Just keep moving those feet.
Think about all the steps we're gonna get in.
Think about how annoying I am in a car. You know how annoying I'm going to be on foot?
When I'm exhausted and about to pass out.
It'll be our own Hobbit adventure.
I like to walk and sing.
You can be
I
the
like to
wizard.
sing and walk.
Get off the highway, losers.
I find that singing brings people together and it makes any unbearable act more bearable.
We'll bring a pony.
Just dried out. Like,
Ooh, the pony to carry the generator?
Yeah.
We got a thinker here.
So we.
One pony, one generator, 3 brothers, one crazy good time.
For the price of an Airbnb, we could totally get a pony.
Looking it up.
Should we get a mule?
A donkey? Like Jesus had?
Yeah, we should get a mule.
Pack mule.
Yo, God's like, don't have premarital sex. And Joseph and Mary were like, all right, fine. We won't bang. And then she's like, Joseph, we're expecting. And he's like, wait a minute.
How?
You cheat on me, woman?
So in
See?
Magdalena, Mass, we can get one for $8,000.
That's not bad. Sell your car.
Only if you sell yours first.
I need mine to get to work.
I'm getting work soon.
Okay, let's just think about the cost effectiveness for a second. A radiator can go in a car, not a donkey.
Radiator don't go, no donkey. Mm-mm.
No, sir.
Oh, what's that? Somebody stole your catalytic converter?
And his name is Jasper.
I was thinking Jesper.
Oh, it turns out your meal has cancer.
So he's 8 years old and he stands 16 hands tall.
That's
That's
pretty.
a weird way to measure something.
Nah, dude, that's how they measure horses' hands, baby. Like this.
Farmer just trying to stand next to.
Yeah, so this mule is about eight farmers' lengths apart. I'd like to see the details if you don't
Oh,
mind.
yeah, no.
He has seen every aspect of backcountry trails.
Well, I'd hope so. He's 16 hands tall.
His color is brown. He weighs approximately, and this is without the generator, 1,150 pounds. In full? Nope. Full date, February 9th, 2015.
Yeah, 2 out of 10 temperament. That's a little.
Means he'll get along with Nate.
Because he's also an ass.
Yep.
Note that this guy does not come with our mule.
Well, what the hell?
Maybe he's Jasper.
Checks out.
2 out of 10
He's like, you guys ready to hit the road?
It's like I thought we were buying a mule.
Boston to Austin, huh? We got a long way to go, fellas. Let's get moving.
Come on.
Me and the mule are already miles ahead. What are you boys doing?
He puts all the bags on Nate, and he's like, "You guys coming?"
Now that's a mule. You fucking idiot.
He walks over to Nate, looks at him, goes, "I'd say about 15 hands high."
He's like, wait, 1,150 pounds. Temperament, 2 out of 10.
I worked in the carnival.
Under gender, it says gelding. So that's good to know.
You broke. Did you hear that?
Boy, girl, or gelding.
He barked. What?
Why you bark like a dog but carry like a mule?
I'm a different breed.
That's right. That's what they call a bulldog mule.
Can we get a Google definition on how a hand is a measurement? How tall is a hand?
We're gonna get flagged. Because, like, I'm sorry, but it would take 30 hands of
4
me to that
inches.
mule. Oh. So if he was 16 hands high, that's 64 inches coming
got a
at
two-hand cock.
coming in at. Oh God. Like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just say that?
Because his hands, baby.
They're like, yep, checks out. Must be 16 of them. Yeah, get over here. How big are your hands?
You got 4 inches.
Because, like, doesn't the size of the hand affect the, like, measurement? Because, like, my hands and Nate's hands aren't going to make the same number of mules.
Right.
There's always that one farm boy with like one small hand that just like never grows because of malnutrition or whatever growing up on the farm. So we're like, bring on Bobby boy. He's got the special hand of measurement. I don't know.
It's strictly just to measure horses.
But that's a mule.
Horses, mules,
Mules, donkeys. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm the ass. Okay.
Well, actually, no, that's the ass.
That's Jasper.
No, that's Jasper. That's a mule.
And he's an ass.
Fuck. All right, go back to Google Maps for a second.
Yep.
Faster.
Sorry.
If you don't mind, Jasper could have done it quicker.
No, you right.
Is there a horse option?
There's a bike option.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, would you consider fuel?
Hay.
Okay,
Just
so
a
it's
backpack full of hay. and-
okay. 195 hours by bike.
That's actually not bad.
No, that's actually really doable.
Yeah.
How many days is that?
That would be.
That's less than a week.
Yep. It's 24 hours in a day.
Well said.
196 divided by 24.
I just got to the fucking calculator. 8 days.
So if you factor in sleep to that,
About 10 days.
Yep.
wow.
10-day vacation, boys. We'll take a plane home. Leave our bikes in Austin.
Well, wait, that's
now
just
he wants
one
to
way.
take the plane.
That's just one way. Oh, take the plane. Yeah. I gotta listen.
We could do it faster on BMX bikes.
It'd be cheaper, and theoretically it'd be funnier too.
We're not riding bikes to Austin.
Everybody takes a car. Bikes or mule, take your pick.
Mopeds,
All right.
ATVs.
Oh, okay.
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 So let's take our money out of the Airbnb and buy 3 ATVs. Or 1 mule, take your pick.
Well, let's look up price comparison. ATV or mule?
I bet you we could get an ATV for $1,000.
What's the condition?
Rideable.
Yeah.
Yeah, for around 2,000, we can get your generic all-terrain vehicle.
And that's a new version, so.
That one's got a plow on it.
Wow. Yo, let's just get a gator.
Dude, gators are so much fun to whip.
Or the spiders.
Yeah. Yo, I like spiders. I can get down with that.
What?
The 3-wheeled fucking like
Oh.
sports cars.
Yeah, people are driving those around
Yeah,
town now.
I see a lot of people around town with their fucking spiders. Like, you fucking assholes. Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. I remember they had the 50 minutes. I remember they used to have the other 3-wheelers where the 2 wheels would be in the back, but they banned them like sometime in 2000 because people's legs would get caught back in the wheel and just like get sucked under. And then like no more leg because of adventure. And
That
fun.
sounds like a personal problem.
Yeah.
We got to stop making things that are fun just because people are getting injured. Or stop making things that are fun. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're right. What do you think has been like changed around that was from your childhood that you think is like so different now? Like it doesn't have to be that safe.
One example that comes to mind right off the top is Nerf guns.
Yeah.
Whereas we got like high action spring propelled darts, they're now fucking orbs that like explode on impact.
Although I kind of like that better because you can remake the orbs all over again.
For
you know,
for the
like-
cost of like ammo per se, I guess it's like theoretically cheaper and like you get more for your buck.
Yeah,
but
and it's like something actually hitting you
but-
and exploding against you.
But like getting hit with that doesn't feel like anything compared to getting the full force of a Nerf bullet, as you very well know.
Yeah, it can hurt. Like I don't know, the off company brands usually make like better bullets that are just like thicker and denser and hit you
God, yeah.
harder.
That's just one example I have. I feel like they're taking the fun right out of things.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I can only liken it to things around town, like old golf courses and places got run down and shit, and they got rid of a lot of fun things. Like I think there was like a 0 gravity ring you can just hang on in the middle of the park, and you know, like you're spinning all around in the circle. You're kind of like in a gyroscope or whatever, and I don't know. One kid got hurt and they locked it up.
Where is this?
It's around somewhere around here.
Is it the purgatory spinny thing?
No,
Because they banned that too. They took
Yeah.
that away from us.
they did, and that one was dumb because that was just like a lateral spinning thing. You know,
The only way, like, you're good, like, yeah, I can see why people were getting injured, but like, you take that risk anytime you go on something like that.
because it's so goddamn fun.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
In that
That's-
sense, we should get rid of jungle gyms because imagine how
they
many
do.
kids-
They keep getting rid of jungle gyms because people keep getting hurt. But it's discretion at their own. They go and do it because they either think they're capable of it or,
It teaches a kid balance.
Yeah,
too.
absolutely.
Like just how to get up on things and use that. Use how to use your body really.
It's an interesting argument because jungle gyms are actually promoted in places like Germany. They believe it's a good place for kids to release energy and test their strengths out and build confidence by successfully using their bodies. And if they can develop a relationship with using their bodies effectively at a young age, they're going to avoid something like obesity in the future.
Yeah, because they're already used to moving that body.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta keep on moving it. That's the one thing where I think parents get a lot of time off with their kids, and like at the beginning stages, they're running around with them, but then like work catches back up, and then you're not going out as much, and you don't want to go out as much, and that's why we got so many fat kids being shoved in front of the screens just to grow like potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, the obesity epidemic is insane, and you can blame a lot of different contributors to it. But it's like poor food, poor understanding of nutrition, because they don't really teach it. Yeah, you take a or health and wellness class in high school or middle school, but they really don't teach you like how to properly fuel your body. Most people walk around, especially in America, they walk around eating refined carbs all day, and they wonder why they have no energy. They wonder why they're obese.
No vegetables.
No vegetables, no
fruits.
fruits, no meats, no fish.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the other disgusting thing about school is like they get you used to that factory lifestyle.
Exactly. John D. Rockefeller put the most money that any person ever has into public schooling because he wanted to create subservient factory workers.
Yeah. Now we don't need them all.
So when he called for a rise and a change to public education when he was, making big money off of his oil fields, and he saw a vision where if you implemented into kids at a young age not to be thinkers but to be subservient and to be ready to follow orders, you create ideal factory workers. They have no free will. They don't think on their own accord.
I would have been awesome because I followed every rule in school.
And exactly, because it's designed to make you not question things, to be all right with a very factory-driven lifestyle of work.
Wake up to the bell, get out to the
Exactly.
bell.
Exactly. So, and part of instilling that, they don't actually teach you real-world skills. Like, they'll teach you math and they'll teach you history, but they won't really teach it. They just kind of hover over it and don't actually explain why this could be useful to you later on.
They still give you like a great building block, but it's almost like after high school, you got to figure it out on your own. Or go to college where they help you read a book.
I was lucky and I was in the stupid kids math class that actually taught real life math skills. Consumer finance is one of the best classes I ever took in high school.
I wish I could have taken that.
They put me in there because I was a stupid kid at math. But what's interesting about it is that a class like that ends up being more practical than trigonometry.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No kidding. I wonder why. It's because you only need something like trigonometry if you're going into a field like engineering or something that uses trigonometry.
Yeah.
Just because you're smart, you shouldn't be thrown into it just because you get good grades.
Yeah, I just want to know how to live.
Yeah, because then you're going to leave school with no fucking skills whatsoever. When tax season comes along, you're not going to know how to file your taxes. You don't know how to balance a checkbook.
The whole tax thing, like they fucking know your number, but you got to find your number. That is the stupidest fucking thing. Or else jail time.
Well, yeah, my favorite is that meme, and it's about taxes, and it's saying that like, so you're telling me I have to guess how much I owe you, and you're going to build railroads, but you're not going to tell me how much I owe you, and if I fuck up, I'm going to jail?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. 100% yes.
Oh, man.
Like, I understand taxes. I just think, like, it needs to change a little bit, and, like, we should kind of get a say in what we want to be taxed on.
That would be phenomenal.
I know, like, that's not necessarily possible where we are.
I think we get some, like, real answers with that if we, like, were to do something like a voting system like that.
Yeah, and, like, I accept the fact that you need to take a portion of what I make in the consumer market in order to fund things for the public. But I should get to pick what they are.
Yeah.
And if I don't get to pick what they are, I should have full use of the things I pay for. But an example that comes to mind is the town track. As you know, a user of the track, we're not allowed to fucking touch it. It's never open. You can get them through the back, but they close the front to the public.
Yeah.
So even when school's not in session, these people can't use the brand new track they paid for.
Yeah, because their decision or whatever. Like, yeah.
So parents are pissed right now because they Northbridge football is a big thing, as you know.
Oh, God.
It's fucking
the biggest
huge.
thing in this town.
So a bunch of parents had created a camp that was, or sorry, this is for soccer. My bad on that. So they created a camp that let kids play soccer in the summer before the actual season started in the school year. And they had been using the school's fields to do it. But then somebody from the board was like, hey, you got to fucking stop. You're not allowed to use these fields. So these parents are trying to prep these kids and keep them active during the summer and get them ready for the next soccer season, just for the school to say, hey, you're going to have to pay a really big fine if you want to use this public field.
Jeez.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, fucking God forbid they get some practice.
So, like, taxation is theft, but, like, I accept that it's a thing, and it needs to be a thing. So let me pick what they go to.
It doesn't have to be theft, though. Like, it really could just be put the beneficial stuff.
Because it's like, if I'm giving you money out of my
Like a
hard-earned
Taco Bell.
money, all the, things like that,
Yeah.
a consensus vote. They rebuilt BK. Why? They just thought of bringing more money or whatever. They didn't. They don't fix our fucking roads, particularly in New England.
Yeah, and all the potholes and shit.
Yeah, and then you get a flat on a pothole, and
This guy knows.
yeah, this guy fucking knows. And you talk to the town about it, and you're like, well, I'm paying the town to fix these potholes, but I got a flat tire from a fucking pothole. Can you guys do anything about it?
No.
No. No. That's why you have insurance.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
You drove on it.
But didn't I give you guys money to patch it? Shut up.
Maybe.
Shut up, idiot. You're going to jail, federal prison.
Well, anyway, everyone kill your taxman.
Yeah. Tar and feather your local tax representative.
And
Maybe
pay your taxes.
Maybe do that too.
The IRS is sinful. Christian dating is the new hot thing. Dr. Dabber is a phenomenal product.
That's
we
right.
love you. Thanks for coming out.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. And don't
More-
forget to check out evanbrothers.com where you can find our affiliate link for the Dr. Dabber.
More on the way.
Yes.
Woo!
Love you guys.